Hello, good afternoon. Hello. Solid Bad Joe, thank you very much for the 11 months. Legend. I would do some things. I have not fixed things. I actually did try to. This stream deck, I don't know how to fix it. I might need to redo literally from everything from the start, which is fun. Yeah. I think that sounds better to me. 2 years is a long time. Thank you very much for the 2 years, Magical Waffle FM. What a legend you are. You and Solid Badger, thank you for the resubs. Magical, you are not a peasant. Solid Badger, you still are, but you're getting closer. You're getting closer. Who have we got today? We've got Keeney, we got CJ, James, Reese, we've got Andy, we've got Solid Badger, we've got Leone, Enrique, CJ's in, Keeney's in. Champions League tonight. It's exciting, isn't it? Definitely the correct decision, I would say. So, Squiz, how you doing, buddy? At least no storm today, hopefully. I mean, fingers crossed. I mean, I've been on the computer all morning and it stayed on. So, it'd be quite annoying if it now goes off now that we've started a stream. But, yeah, it is what it is, isn't it? Just a short stream this afternoon. Chat, we're going to go till about 3. There's a video coming out at 3. You can go and watch that at that point then. And then it's the Champions League tonight. How does that sound? That sounds nice, doesn't it? I've recorded a video this morning that is about over an hour long, and it's only going to be part 1. So I've been busy. But yeah, how are we? We good? How's your week's going? I did want to stream yesterday, by the way. And then I did my tax return self-assessment and just wanted to cry. And it took ages, which is why I didn't stream in the end. Otherwise, that would have been the plan. It was expected, but also it's just hurts, doesn't it? When you have to do it manually, I think it hurts so much more rather than like when work just take it off. Like you don't ever see that money. This money you're like, oh, but yeah, taxes are good generally, I think. But yeah. How you doing? Pringle, welcome in. Hope you're good. Brap Pew Pew. Sounded like my dad there. Love that. James is watching in the office. Love that. Just say hi to you. Just if your boss does come over, just say Clayton says hi. That'll work, right? I won't tell your gaffer if you don't tell mine. Yeah, fair. Good work. Prediction for tonight's game, as in the Liverpool game. Don't really know. They're going to have a really weird team out, so it'd be nice if they could win. Can Liverpool win the league stage of the Champions League? Yeah, they can. They can. Whether they will, who knows? Also, I don't really care. It'd be nice, wouldn't it? Because no one can ever beat that record then. Like, we've won every game in the first year of the new format. But also, I don't really think it... I don't care. Let's move to one of the neighbouring islands. Tax be fine, yeah. Tempting. It is tempting. Maybe that's the plan long term. Anyway, we are here. Lenny is also here. He is there, look. You can kind of see. He's been up in the window all morning. But he is here, look, chilling out. So we will have a bit of... You can get Lenny on the stream later on if you like. But yeah, that's it. Hope you're all good. Happy Wednesday. And should we jump into the save? Also, today, chat, we need to keep a very close eye on Twitter in case Football Manager decide to announce FM25. And if they do, we'll do like a live reaction to that news and have a look at the website together. I have a feeling that it'll be tomorrow, personally. But they said end of January, and it is pretty much the end of January now, isn't it? So I reckon tomorrow, because it's a Thursday, and they usually do things on a Tuesday or a Thursday, in my opinion. But I also don't know anything about it. But yeah, we'll keep an eye out on that. Let me know. Basically, somebody keep refreshing Twitter on the Football Manager page, please. That'd be lovely. Right, this is the situation. Been catching up on the vids. Lille 1 is a proper banger. Seems to be doing numbers too. Yeah, that Lille video, the PSG, Impossible PSG one, is really, really good. Yeah. Someone's just commented on it saying, I raced Usain Bolt but gave him class A's beforehand challenge. I'm not really sure I understand what that means, but sure. Yeah, the video, it's doing very well. It's a 1 out of 10. It's got like 40k views in less than 2 days, which is nice. It's good. Stream tomorrow for the live reaction. I mean, possibly. Basically, my plan every day is if I'm ahead on videos, if I've got my videos done and we got time in the afternoon for a stream, I'll do a stream. I want to do as many as possible. But the priority still being making sure that I get the videos out, basically. How doing, Smith? Welcome in, buddy. I've been keeping an eye on Twitter and their website for like 3 days now. Yeah. Take it from me. It's tomorrow. We don't need to worry about it today. I actually don't know. I really don't know. Anyway, last time out on Sunday. Tickly cold again. I don't know. Hopefully that goes away. Last time out on Sunday. We made some progress, didn't we, with, well, basically all three teams. I think we might be finished transfer-wise. But I guess today we'll do a bit of we'll have a look through things and check on that, won't we? I apologise to the YouTube algorithm, but I like to save your long videos until Fridays, as that's when I work from home, so I have time to watch in peace. That works for me. Honestly, as long as some people watch it to start with, actually having another wave of people watching it later and watching the whole thing, James, will be really good algorithm-wise anyway, I think. So yeah, if you watch any of the videos at any point all the way through, you're doing the Lord's work in my view. So it's fine. I saw the twins video, absolutely love it. Stevie G was my favourite of the two. Yeah, I liked the Stevie G character better. I tried not to put that across too much as well, but obviously he was like the Liverpool sided one anyway. But I like the fact that he stayed with Tranmere the whole time. That made it cool anyway. I like and comment on Friday too. That's perfect. That is perfect. I'm going to try and do, I think as well, so the next two videos this week are shorter. But I might try and make my Monday ones every week the longer ones, and then people have got the week to try and watch it type of thing. Twins video was fantastic. Interestingly, that Twins video has done the worst out of all the other ones. It's done really well. I'm quite happy. Generally, I'm really happy with how all the videos have done since going full time. But that one is maybe performing worse than the other videos, which I find interesting. But maybe because it's slightly a departure from my usual content. As in, I think people are quite... The long saves now seem to be like what is my algorithm is based on now, I think. But yeah, it's still done 20k views, so it's fine. For like a 40-minute video as well, it's done its job. But like the Catalonia one and the Turkish Bundesliga one have done the best two, and then this PSG one is then the best of the lot yet so far. It's covering 90 officially in the bin following the content strike thing. No, there is a video coming this week, James. I've sort of been talking to people, trying to make a bit of a plan for what to do about that, because it is really frustrating. A few people just said this is just normal though, and it happens to those type of channels, and not to worry about it. Basically, you get a really big put when you have a new channel. It gets pushed out much more aggressively, and then after a few videos, you then sort of have to work a little bit harder to find the audience. And I just feel like, well, some people I was talking to kind of just said, this is normal. You'll have like loads of views and then they'll trail off a bit and you have to work your way back up again and get yourself back into favor with the algorithm. So maybe that's kind of what's happening. But there is a video coming either this week or it'll be starting next week. But Ivor, who edits them, is getting it to me on Friday as a plan. My guess was the title. If you put it as Stevie G versus Neville, it would perform better. I don't think it would. Personally, you might be right, but I disagree. I would say. Either way, it's done all right, and it might be one of those that starts slow and gets bigger anyway. But I like talking about these things. That's the kind of thing that we can do now when that's like the serious business. I like talking about the behind the scenes a little bit on the videos because I find it so interesting. Like the algorithm stuff and the analytics stuff I find so interesting. It's your job now. I'll watch any content you make, even if you were trying to take Rangers to Champions League glory. Write that down. Write that down. But thank you, Keeney. I appreciate it, buddy. Could you briefly explain what Moneyball is? I keep hearing the term but not sure what it is. Basically, if you want to make it really simplified, signing players from data rather than attributes. So looking at how well they've performed and signing them with an eye on signing cheap players to try and cheap players rather than spending lots on players type of thing. Really, that's a really basic version of it. There's a bit more to it, but basically that. Frudge, how you doing, buddy? And G, welcome in, buddy. Hope you're good, both of you. Welcome, welcome. Based on numbers per season rather than player attributes, yeah. Right, let's do a bit of an assessment. The movie is great, yeah. The movie is really good. Iconic. Let's do a bit of a squad assessment and see if we need to do any more business. We have got no money at Wolfsburg to spend, but let's have a look at Wolves first. Let's go from here. Do we have money still here? We still have 38 mil. I said that weird. 38 million to spend with Wolves. Maybe 35 by the time we've done that. Interesting. Signing value players based on what they do data-wise, so you identify what is important for you and then sign players that do that. Very good. Yeah. Right. Let's do a squad assessment. Goalkeeper. We have a first choice keeper. We have a backup goalkeeper. I'm still trying to get Froylan Diaz to go to Wolfsburg, but he won't go. I'm going to try again. He just doesn't want to go there, which is annoying. Can I say that he's going to be like star player? Then maybe he'll go. Annoying. Budget is weird because it moves around the network. That is also true. Yes. Like the budget is just all over the place. Yeah. Right back, we have got two right backs, Mela and Festi. Left back, we've got Aitnori and Alvaro. Centre backs, we've got right centre back Quaresma and Yoro. Left centre back Silla and Ozcan. We're pretty good, aren't we? Does it work if you bid with Wolfsberg? No, I think I tried it that way before, but maybe let's try that again after. You might be right. Centre mid, Baliba, Gomez, Vranks, and who's our fourth? Archie Gray. And Archie Gray. Yeah, we've got centre mids as well. Or DMs. That's good. And then I suppose we've even got Sean Longstaff if we really want him. I would like to try and sell one of these, a few of these down here. Right wing, Pafundi and... We have a right wing backup. Unless Bino Gittins is the backup for both sides. Because Krupi and then Bino Gittins was my plan for the left-hand side. The lap, we've got one striker backup. I don't think we've got a right winger backup. Even if we look at the... Is this updated? No. Let me update this and then you'll see exactly where we're at. Right. That should be able to update that nice and quick. We just need to finish things. I feel like we've been in this transfer window forever, but we do need to actually just finish it off. And I have actually really enjoyed it. So is that the right one? Not sure. Did that update? Oops. Yes, that's the updated version, isn't it? Yeah. Hello from the office. How you doing, buddy? Welcome in, PLL. Hope you're good. Naomi to start tonight? Possibly, yes. We have been on this window for ages. This is true. So yeah, if you have a look at the squad, it is just that right winger backup and striker backup. So if there was a young player that could do both of those, that would be quite fun. I also really do, just because Liverpool have been linked with him and because I've not been able to sign him for ages now, I do really want to sign Joao Hato. He not got his... Oh, he does still have his release fee. They want 91 million for him, though. Maybe Naomi to start. I imagine won't be far off it, yeah. Yeah. Is there anyone that we had in mind? I suppose it was like Cole Palmer was going to be that guy, wasn't he? Does Cole Palmer want to leave Villa yet? João Rego we've already got, dude, actually. If you have a look at this, João Rego's at Wolfsberger on the right-hand side. So we do have him. And we're going to need... I think we're going to keep him there because we're going to need him at that... at Wolfsberger. Otherwise, yes, it is a good idea. There's Cole Palmer, but no, he doesn't want to leave yet. I don't know why he would. Good to check. Naipan is already at Wolfsburg. Being used as a DM rather than a winger. We're waiting on a load of 17... Yeah, we are just waiting on the 17-year-olds, aren't we? Is there a bid there? Oh, Dortmund sign in... Dortmund are replacing Bino Gittins with this Pereira, who I really wanted. He'd be good for it. Let's look just at right wing and look for... I want to see if he is... I want to see preferred foot is left-footed, maybe. Lionel Messi is... Surely you are not between these ages. Like, why are the ages not working? I mean, they want me to sign Lionel Messi. He's certainly not below, like younger than 23, is he? I don't know why this isn't working. I don't know, because it's not, you got to reset. I don't want to reset because I don't want to reset everything. I know, you're right. I know you do, but I don't want to lose all of this. Editing breaks it. Yeah. Oh, is it because of this? I reckon this might fix it. If I do position out and then put position back in, I think it fixes it. That's how you fix it. I'll tell you what goes wrong. You know when this breaks here, where it says or position. Take the just laughing at myself, shushing after that. If you take the position out and put it back in, so it goes and that's what was breaking it. I don't know how it links to the age, but it does. So there you go. Brood as an option. Hopefully they'll fix this in FM25. Yeah. We can live in hope, can't we? Brood as an option. He is loan listed. We could just loan Brian Gruder for the season. Bunani's young. Onse Sao. Minter's loan listed as well. We could loan Minter for a season. What do they want for... Listed for loan is the club no longer requires his services. Dankuba as a backup. They want... okay, 3 million I don't really want to pay, but only 40% of wages, which isn't too bad. I don't watch any of the Luke stuff. Seems to be attempting to doom FM25 before it's out. I haven't watched any of it, but I don't quite understand why. He's minty fresh. Yeah, he's in a striker. I don't need a striker. I'm looking for a right winger right now. I don't quite understand why. Magical. I haven't watched the videos, but last time I spoke to Luke about FM25, he seemed like kind of like similar to me how he felt about it, but yeah. I don't really understand the this isn't a Luke thing, this is a general feeling. The feeling of being really frustrated and worried about the game based on it not being announced. Like they said they were going to announce it at the end of January, right? And it's still not the end of January. Like if they don't like I don't quite understand. I don't understand people for I guess the absence of anything is leading people to start freaking out. But they said end of Jan and now it's the end of Jan. Like at least wait for that to be over before you start panicking. Put it this way, I am not panicked about the game at all. I'm actually very excited about the game. So there's that. Everyone's freaking out because it's not announced yet. Yeah. Yeah. Any advice on my first Champions League campaign? Expect to get beaten away from home. PSG will beat you regardless if you're 5-0 up, they'll still beat you. That's what usually happens. People got annoyed at the transparency pre-delay. Now they're annoyed at the lack of transparency. I don't get it. I just think people will always try and will make up their own minds. In the absence of anything, people will make up their own minds. In the excess of anything, they will read between the lines too much and overanalyze. So it's just the thing. I don't know if it is click farming though. Maybe it is, but my perception generally, my feeling now, and that I don't know if this is what Luke is doing or any other creators are doing, because I don't know honestly. Me exactly same. What Breezy says definitely nothing to do with what Luke's doing. I don't want him to wrestle me either. I don't want to say loads of negative things because when I even when I was saying positive things or like accurate things, like just completely factual things, when the first delay came around, the backlash and the reception from FM viewers was so varied. There's people at such extremes of every side. I was like, I don't even want to go into this anymore because you can't. People will not take you at your word anyway. People will just decide what they think and then use your words to twist them to their own narratives. So I was like, I'm not going anywhere near that. Like, and I was literally saying things like, the game is delayed. And then I'd get comments going, why are you moaning about it? I was like, I literally didn't. But people just find things to match their own narratives. And like I say, I haven't watched Luke's video. So I don't know if he's actually doing that or if it's just like that's a titling thing that then he's been very well-rounded in his answers and what he's talked about. I don't know. So Maggio got pouters for being completely reasonable, and there's so many other reasons to give him pouters. Exactly. Yeah. Actually, this is what happens when promises are broken. What promises were broken? No. Clatesing my clates right now. I don't know what that means, Reese, but I'm into it. But yeah, I can understand people being annoyed, but they should understand. What really annoys me are people saying they won't buy the game when they're not even... Yeah, people saying they won't... The people who are making a point to come out and say they're not going to buy the game are either lying or It's weird that why are you still engaging with the game then? Do you think people need to know this? Just happily don't buy the game then. That is absolutely fine. That's your prerogative. But the fact that they've taken to the internet and feel the need to tell people a lot that they're not buying the game tells me that they might be wanting to buy the game. But anyway, also, I don't know. This will be a debate for when we'll see how things go. We'll see how things go. It's virtue signaling. I wouldn't go that far, but I see what you mean. It's like people love the drama, don't they? I don't think it's virtue signaling necessarily, but I think people do love the drama, and people love to be involved in the drama of like, this is terrible, and getting really into it like that. I'm not doing it like, yeah. The promise doesn't expire till Saturday. Some people need to chill out a bit. Exactly. There's still time left on the promise. What promises we got? That's like now. Asta Vrank's coming to me and say, like, getting annoyed. He's got 127 days left yet. It's the need to announce it, not exactly virtue signaling, but used for like, I get exactly, Fraj. I know what you mean. That's what I mean. I agree with you. I just don't think it's quite the extent of using that phrase, because that phrase has loads of other connotations these days, doesn't it? Yeah, it's literally only Wednesday. Chill out. I bought the game with code Clates last year. I've already swallowed the cost, so I'm getting FM24 for free. Exactly. There you go. There you go. That's the ticket. Everyone should do that. Just joining. We're discussing the delay again. There'll be an announcement tomorrow. It'll be fine. That's literally what I said, Bowles. Literally what I said. FM is the only game I buy each release purely because I enjoy everything about the game. There you go. Nice. Positive. I'd like to know the plans for 26 before I buy the game, because I wouldn't want to pay full price if a new game is going to be 6 months away. It may be I buy 25 and skip 24, of course, 26, of course, but I think that's important for them to be transparent about. I think so, but also I think what they will do is they will say, this is the best game it can be now. There'll be another game in November. You can do with what you like with that. I don't think it is necessarily they need to be like, guys, you need to do that. Like, at the end of the day, you hold all of the cards in this. Like, it's not on them to be transparent to guide you through that. It's on you to be able to make a decision about it. You can go and do a free demo. You can go and, like, there are ways that you can play the game to find out if you like it without it being on them to have to walk you through it, if you see what I mean. Like, all they are actually doing is providing WTF you on about. That's a stupid take. How is it? WTF you on about. How is it a stupid take? Why is it up to them to explain everything to you when they are making the game? You can play the game for free. You can decide whether you buy it because they delayed it. Yep. They effed up. What are you suggesting they do, Marius? What are you suggesting they do? If a new one is out 6 months after, it's scamming. You're an idiot. I think... What? You don't... Listen, right, Marius, listen. This is like news for you. You don't have to go and buy it. Your credit card, keep it in your pocket. You don't get scammed. That's it. That's literally my point. You can decide if you buy the game. You. And if you don't want to, you don't have to. Okay. To be honest, actually, if you've ended up buying a game you didn't want to buy, I think you might be beyond help. Okay, the point here is if you already bought it before it got delayed, fair enough. But also, you could have got it refunded. So it's still on you, I'm afraid. And I will be very confident with this, Marius. If you say that that is a bad take, 99% of people watching this right now will agree with me on this and not you. So just let that sort of guide you on this, I think. My take here, it wasn't even a bad take. My take was, if you don't want to buy it, don't buy it. Where's he gone? Seems to have left, doesn't he? Marius, to be fair, is here often as well. Like, he's here. I hear. Okay. We're a cult, yeah. That's just the streamer privilege. Maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. My argument, I'm not even making any sweeping arguments here, by the way. Just to clarify, my argument here is, it's not up to the game to explain everything to you. when you hold all the cards. And what I'm saying is, if you don't want to buy the game, don't buy the game. If you're unhappy with the game, you can really tell people that by just, you know, you can feed back your distaste and your dislike by just not buying it. That's not a wild take, I don't think. I'm saying if you don't want to buy the game, don't. I have the same opinions of the stream 100% of the time. Beep, 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 boop. Perfect. My bots are working. Correct. Hive mind in it. Yeah, maybe. We are a cult. That is dangerous. What I'm saying is if they release the same game 6 months after without announcing it at 25 release, it's bad faith. And I have not decided to buy the game yet. They release the same game. Not really. It's not scamming, is it? Because again, they haven't scammed you. Even if they did release the same game, you could still not buy it. And you would still get to see, like, you still haven't been scammed. Have you? If you see what I mean. Like, you still don't have to buy it at that point. It's not scamming. But I sort of see what you're saying. That, like, it wouldn't be great from them if they released this game late and then 6 months later there's no improvements on it. But that won't be the case, is it? That's clearly not the case. That they will, even, like, basically every year it's the same game anyway, but there are still things that change and people still choose to buy it, isn't it? It's certainly not scamming. I don't think we need to be so aggressive in our, like they are just a game studio creating a game, and it is just a video game. And if you don't want to buy it, just don't buy it. And if you don't want to play it, don't play it. And if you do, you do. And, like, I don't think it's quite as, I don't know, there's a culture around video games at the moment that is, for some reason, you have to get very angry. It is either the best game ever or the worst game ever, and you have to be angry. And you have to be right at the top of your emotions when a new game comes out. And it has to be like, you have to tell people how you feel about it, rather than just like, oh, it's a game. It's a leisure activity. There'll be already a team working on add-ons for 26, 27, probably 28. Oh, for sure. That's life. No balance, all extremes. Fun in it. Yeah, it is exhausting, isn't it? It is true. It's exhausting. Right, chat. We've got a game here. We are playing Mainz in the Bundesliga. What game should we play? Because we've got a few games to choose from. Wolfsberger play Grasshoppers. Wolves play Man City. Wolfsburg play Mainz. Can we get a quick vote? Which game should we play? We won't do an actual poll, just in the chat now. Wolfsburg or Wolfsberger? Which one should we play? And Mainz I'll take as Wolfsburg. I'm kind of tempted by Mainz just because I like this Wolfsburg team. Get down the Mainz. Nice. We don't hold the cards without the information though. Hang on, where's that? I don't know where that comes in. We don't hold the cards without the information, though. I don't think asking SI to be clear on if FM26 will follow a regular schedule is an unfair ask. No one said that. They will tell us if there's going to be an FM26. I think that's fine. If that's the point, they didn't tell us if FM26 is coming out. Fair. Then that's fair. But I don't think that was the point. That was like if they're going to release the same game. But you still do hold the cards to an extent as well, in that you can buy the game now and then not buy it then. Like, do you want to wait? Like, I see what you mean. That you don't want to wait your 6 months because you're going to wait for the next release and then not have, and then no game come out. And then you've like, why did I wait? But at the same time, you still do hold a lot of the cards at the same time too. But yeah, I see what you mean. It's just the game is such a weak mindset, Ninja. Yeah. Want to see the penis? Right, we're going to go with Mainz because more people said that one. I agree. We want to see Yuri Penis in action. Yep. Wednesday afternoon, and we're talking like that. Any other changes to this team, though? Tobias Mosquera. Who was Penis in for? Who's injured at the moment? It's Trasoldi. No, Viper's injured. That's why we're lacking him. Okay, that's fine. They have confirmed there'll be an FM26 during the announcement. Yeah, they did, didn't they, right? Sometimes I've obviously spoken to people at SI and I don't want to say too much because I don't want to, like, for obvious reasons. They've said there's going to be an FM26, right? That is a thing. I'm pretty sure. There's going to be an FM26. So that was almost a clip. Good effort, chat, yeah. You've got an idea for a new save, which may be good. Go for it. Right, we're going to play this game. It sounds like you know more than we do. I possibly know a bit more than you do, but not loads. Right, let's pick this team and instant result this one. We'll do... Oh my word, we've got no midfielders. What is going on with all of our midfielders? Why are they all injured? Comenencia, are you fully fit? 2 days. When they announced they were removing stuff for FM25, they said that it will return in FM26. It's whether it's following the same... It depends whether it's following the same release schedule then, whether they're planning to release it in November. Yeah. All right. Rodrigo Mora. It's just a game. Yeah, but no. That was the most antagonizing sentence in the world, isn't it? Why are you upset? It's just a game. Well, right now. So I've seen some streamers make a save where they make a custom team and create new regens based off of subscribers on the channel. Yep. We haven't had full confirmation of that, I don't think. Okay. All right. Is that what you're suggesting we do, Bismillah? When do you suggest we do that? Because if the new game's going to come out in March, it's now basically Feb. No German players. Well, we're in Austria at the moment, Dean. This is Wolfsberger. Seems unlikely we'd have German players playing for an Austrian team anyway, right? But yeah, can't you just pause it? No! Right, instant result that. We're going to start Comenencia even though he's not quite fully fit, but I think he'll be all right. Right, Wolves team. João Gomez is out, but Asta Franks can start. Trasoldi is out, so Alvaro Rodriguez needs to start. I think we are still a bit light here, you know. I think Wolves, we should look to bring in 1 or 2. Just because even just doing that, making a couple of changes, we've suddenly got no backup striker on the bench. We need another one, I think. Random question, but do you utilize AI in any way nowadays for content creation? Yes and no. Not really. Like sometimes if I'm like... Not really. Like for covering 90 stuff a little bit, for like researching or rewording things and things like that. But you know when you can just tell if it's like a script or if it's just a or like I use it. I like create some thumbnail stuff with it, I suppose, as well a bit. Probably should do more, but it kind of once it's still obvious that it's AI. I think it comes with a slight. People look at it and go, "Oh, that's AI." I still think that's a thing. Anyway. Pre-release will annoyingly be February half term, FM25 or supervising my kids. I mean, we know which one. I know which one you should go for. Right, Sean Longstaff is still making the bench. You're right. We need more players, don't we? Let's go to this Wolfsburg game and hopefully also... Did I go to that game? No. Let's also hope we beat City, which probably isn't going to happen, is it? Both. All right. I think, did we win our first game or draw our first game? I can't remember. Rooney Bargi's gone close from miles away, though. Sounds like you have your coaching team already. Nice. Nice. How you doing, Skews-mans? Kids can't win the Champions League. That is true. You won't win anything with kids. Sesko posts Renan 1-0. I think he's onside. Linesman's got his flag down. I think we're going to take the lead here. Yeah, Robert Renan, the captain, with the opening goal. Lovely. Tell's free kick. Sesko's header. Nice little half bouncing volley into the back of the net. Let's check. Keep trying to check the league table. We keep going into highlights. Look at the green stadium. It's looking beautiful today. Here's Penis! This is my job. This is my job. A lovely finish from Penis. Gets himself into the box and fires away. Right, this is ridiculous. Ridiculous. 2-0. 2-0. Yeah, you want to win anything with kids? Our whole team is like, I think we've only got 2 players above 24, haven't we? Is it not Pinas? No, that's a silly name. Oh, Gomez hits the post. Anyone watching with their mum? I know. Luckily, the kids are at school, aren't they? So, fine. You can shout things like that at your computer screen on a Wednesday afternoon. Is that Billie Eilish's brother? Who? I know sounds... everyone turned to look when they heard you shout that while I was watching. Oh, God. Sorry, Reese. Sounds worse. It does, doesn't it? Right. I don't quite get that joke, Fudge. I don't get it. All right. I keep trying to look at this league table. It wouldn't let me. We drew our first game, I think. Thanks, Ollie. Inaz? Inaz, maybe that's better. Inaz. Inas. No, that sounds worse. That's fine. I'll just take the out. Yeah, sorry. I just didn't get it. You should be proud of you. I am proud. I am proud. If he goes in for a strong tackle, would it be described as penis goes in heart? Yep. I think it would. Here he is. Angelo Stiller. Hello, Tom. I should avoid signing players like that, even though he's great. What happened to the sound? TF happened with the sound. What happened with the sound? That's on you, I think, Bismillah. I think the sound's right. Tal scored, by the way. Get Robin Cocker and Willie Gononta. I think you might be right. Maybe you muted it. I think you muted it. Tal scores at the near post. We're 3-0 up in the first half. This is nice. Well done, the lads. I wonder, can I see what the scores are in the Premier League? Or does it? I think it gives me the full-time score, doesn't it? I want to find out whether we've beaten City. Or whether we've been beaten by City. Oh, my word. Spurs have won 7-0. It's 0-0, but I don't know if that's a full-time score. Maybe it's just not been played yet. Imagine it's probably that. Hey, Clex, I need your help. I'm currently doing an online save with 5 of my mates. We have a rule that when 3 of us are there, the game continues. Is there any way that when I'm away, I can get my assistant manager to play my formation? Yes, Jimmy. Before you log out, make sure you go on holiday and make sure you click the button that says play with current tactics. And then whilst you're on holiday, it will make sure that he's playing that tactic. You should do it anyway, because technically when you're not there, you are holidaying, but you need to just make sure that it's doing your tactic on there. So if you want to be safe, next time you're playing, before you log out, holiday your manager. Yeah, or do 1 day's holiday so that then next time when you're not playing, it'll do the same settings as your holiday, if that makes sense. Like Marius says. 3-1. We can do subs here, though. We've got half an hour to play. But yeah, basically, there is a way to do it for sure. Right. I don't want to watch that goal again. All of the goals have come at this end. That's fun, isn't it? Let's do subs. Also, if you're not the host, also click the disconnect manager button too. Yeah. Get the subs on, exactly. Bargie's picks up a knock, so Paul Wanner comes on. Oh, yeah. We're selling Wanner, aren't we? My voice went weird there. We're selling Wanner for 47 million. So we're going to have money to replace him with Wolfsberg as well. There is a bit of extra transfer stuff to do. That's fun, isn't it? Let's get Richard Rios on and Soler. And you know what? Let's do both midfielders. Let's give Murillo a little run as well. Mike Phelan famously took over from Clayton the network save a few years ago, so it should work fine. Mike Phelan got me like 114 points or something, and Erling Haaland scored about 115 goals. All under the stewardship of Mike Phelan. Legend in my eyes. Big Mike. 0708 database. That sounds like good fun. You got Matthias Tell? Yeah, we did. We got him first season. We loaned him and they gave us an optional fee. So we loaned him for 1.5 and then at the end of that season signed him for 19 mil. Look. Quite nice, really. Quite nice, actually. Wonder what happens with him in the next couple of days. You'd imagine, like, yeah. Looks like he wants to leave. Yeah, just buying things, it is. United linked with him. Chelsea, obviously, linked with him. Wanner. Got a score, isn't it? He's at the bar. Close. Is there a reason Blackpool have gone from League 2 to the top of the Championship in my saving 3 seasons? No, I don't know, Reece, to be honest, no. Doesn't want to go to Chelsea, apparently. Is that what they've said today? Wants guaranteed game time. Interesting. Because Fabrizio said other Prem clubs. And you'd think that he'd have a move in mind if he's coming out and saying that he wants to go. So that makes you think that somebody is working on that deal. Whether it's United, maybe? Speaking of network game, if you have more time, will we see a return of Mr. Clates? Maybe, G. I don't want to commit to it just because I have more time, but I do spend all my time. Like, I have my work day working here, and then you do it in the evenings, which means that I'll be playing Football Manager, making videos all day, and then playing Football Manager in the evening, if that makes sense. So I do have more time, but maybe less time to play. You get me? You know what I mean. But maybe. For now, maybe not though, just because I need to, like, again, I'm still like doing this. I've done all my subs. What am I doing? I need to get in my workflow of getting things done. Can I see if there's been a tycoon? Yeah, go to Reese. If you click on them, go to the club and then go to landmarks. It will have any takeovers and everything in here. United, Arsenal and Spurs interested in Tel. That's interesting. I feel like Arsenal might be a little sneaky choice. They, like, Arteta keeps talking about wanting to sign a striker or an attacker. Matthias Tel would strikes me as the type of signing they might be sneakily working on. When I say it makes you think somebody's working on it, in my head I thought it might be Arsenal. Wouldn't be surprised. Wanner's going to score there. I think it's an own goal. He used to play for us as well. As a United fan, I can't see us getting him. With United, it doesn't make as much sense to me because otherwise, why are you trying to shift on Garnacho and you're shifting on Rashford? Is that to then go and sign another winger/striker? He would get game time there, wouldn't he, Mixman? Yeah. You need to conserve some energy for the FM25 release. It will give you a big boost if you go harder. If you go in harder, then my idea is sort of on the same thing, Reese. I'm definitely not overdoing it now. I tell you what, I'm not overdoing specifically is streaming. I am sort of conserving some energy for FM25 release by not streaming as often and instead giving myself the days to do my videos. Like, I agree with you. I can definitely do 3 videos a week comfortably though. The thing that I would struggle with, or that I want to be able to do when FM25 comes out, is do 3 videos at least a week and stream 3 or 4 times a week at least. At the moment, I'm like, I've got a whole day to do a video, and I can do a video a day basically, there or thereabouts. Like today's is half a video basically, but I agree. I think I'm good. I can keep this up for sure, and I also really want to have momentum going into the new release where I've got a real good backlog of videos that have come out regularly, consistently. And I've got like an audience now on YouTube that is ready for a video to come out on those days. And then you keep it going into FM25 and it should be a big boost from there, which is sort of my plan. I want to try and get to 90k before FM25. And then if we're on 90k subscribers and lots of people watching all the videos, who knows? We might even get 100k because of the boost type of thing. We'll see. How for Arsenal is just having a second Gabby Jesus. He hasn't scored since April. Yeah, he doesn't score loads, does he? Seems like he's highly rated though, doesn't he? Saying Garnacho doesn't fit the system Amorim wants. Yeah, maybe. Possibly. Garnacho is staying. That one quieted down a ton. It did quiet down. I still wonder if there's something in it though. It feels like it quietened because Napoli decided to move on and maybe Chelsea are still lurking, maybe. Thought he'd been quoted as praising him lately. Yeah, I mean, he came back and played him, didn't he? Like, he played in the last game. In the Fulham game, didn't he? So, maybe. You need to discipline that YouTube algorithm, basically, yes. Ineos may overrule him for the money. That is true. That could be the case. He'll be big profits, wouldn't he? Right, we have won with... Oh, we lost 2-1 to City. We won with Wolfsberger. Beat Grasshoppers 3-0. Mastantuono got a goal, which is lovely to see. And an assist. Dagger got a goal as well. Dagger. Which is cool. We lost to City, which is, I imagine you'd expect, wouldn't you? 2-1 loss. Oh, Haaland last minute. That's rough. That is rough. Yeah, I saw that as well. Gee. Would make sense as well. I think it would kind of suit. I don't know why Chelsea want Garnacho, but they also want to get rid of Nkunku, don't they? Garnacho played both against Rangers and Fulham since all the rumours. Think he's not up for sale per se, just the best asset in terms of PSR. That is the situation. Yeah. Got any plans for your first save on FM25? Yes. We'll need to see if it sort of works on the game, but yes. I won't say it. Yeah, Napoli missing out on Adeyemi now. Oh, really? Napoli aren't getting Adeyemi now. interesting, because that means they might go back in from here. You could be right. I don't see why it wouldn't either. No, but yeah. Haaland scores 92nd minute, and we have thrown away a 1-0 lead to nearly beat City. It's actually 2 games without a win for Wolves, but we are only just promoted, remember, so it's probably okay. Where have we said that we're going to finish, by the way? Mid-table. Okay. I say that. It doesn't matter if we get sacked, because it's Kolo Touré getting sacked. Anyway, we just bring in another manager. It's fine. Scouting finish of Diaz. Right. We do need to do a bit of business then, don't we? Potentially. It's wingers on the agenda for both clubs. Shall I try again for... What's his face? Who is it? Escobar. Is it Paulo or Pablo? Paulo. I'm going to just keep trying. He keeps saying no, but we need to keep trying. How do you choose which game to play for each team? Sort of just ask the chat, Tom. If there's obviously one that's like a bigger game, we'll play that. Otherwise, we'll just try and spread out the games that we play for each one. Like that, like we didn't just play City. We played the Mainz game instead, like kind of just on vibes, really. How doing, Jack? Welcome in, buddy. This is Robinson. Right. Zlatko Tomic was great in goal. The 16-year-old goalkeeper. What a man. What a boy, we should say. Right. Let's go to that as well. I might have to stop going to some press conferences now with 3 teams. That might be too many. Right. Wanner's off. Wanner is going to Leverkusen. £47 million. This is a shame, but it is also kind of what we do. Like, we buy these young players, and then if we get big bids, I think we have to kind of say yes to it. He's had 1 season in Austria and was great, but it's 500k we bought him for, and we're selling him for 47 million. Just watching the Impossible Challenge video earlier, and I think only dogs could hear that might be your best line yet. Yep. What a save, by the way. If you've not watched it, I won't spoil anything, but that might be one of the best ends to a video, a save ever. So good. If you've watched it, you know. Right, I'm going to accept this. We're going to sell him. I just realised in my Schalke save I have both Oscar and Emil Højlund. Looks like I need to grab Rasmus. You do. You do indeed. Right, his mum still buys his trousers. Indeed. I've yet to watch it. Definitely my next video to watch. I do recommend it. It's doing very well as well, but it is yeah, it's amazing ending. Right, Hato says that he's definitely not leaving Ajax in January, which is what you find. What you'd expect. I'm not thinking about leaving Ajax this winter, and I remain with that decision. I want to finish the season with Ajax. That sounds like you're going to move in the summer, Jarrell. Premier League top clubs are already making contacts to sign Hato in the summer. Please be Liverpool. Probably my favourite recent video of yours, you know. Yeah, I think it was a good one. It was a good one. My favourite so far is the Moneyball series. Nice. Yeah. I do want to do another... I didn't either, balls. I need to do another Moneyball save, and I will do it. I'm just getting to the point of doing it. He screams on a slot left back. He does, doesn't he? Right, we need a winger for both Wolves and Wolfsburg. We're both sort of shopping in the same place here. Young, talented attackers, really, to back up the rest of our squad. Is there anyone who really jumps out? Leonardo too expensive. We've got about 40 million to spend. Many, many plans we do. Omarodian back. I might put on here. Transfer value is at most 30. I think anything over that, you're looking too expensive, I think. Back was good at 23. Theo Esposito might be moving anyway. Leipzig want him. He could work, but he's more of a striker. We can't use him out wide. Escobar's the dream, but he just won't move. The Spendy brothers. I think Gambling mentioned them last time. Yield is cheap. Do we set a value? Well, I put the value as like 30 max there, didn't I? Who's Joel Rocker? That is an old photo. I am tempted to bring people in that I not signed before. I'm also tempted to sign people that I know are really good in real life because I like it. You said it before I did that. Fair enough. Yeah. This wouldn't necessarily need to be a starter either. Maybe we go a bit younger. New gen really would be ideal, wouldn't it? Arcusia Sarr keeps coming up. Prestiani. Oh, Prestiani's still at Benfica. I don't know if he's that good, but Prestiani's interesting. Is the Banos, is that his name? No is the answer. Banos, yeah. I'll check, but I don't think he is. Prestiani could be a good backup. Could play both sides. He's right-footed, but he's the type of signing. Him and Echeverri. Is Echeverri at City still? He's at Liverpool. Okay, he's really good. They've signed him for 30 mil. We should have been all over that. That's what we should have done in the summer anyway, Claudio Echeverri. Is he loan listed? No. Prestiani, Echeverri, both I like. Oh, who's this Arroyo? He's real. Check Faniel Tawelda. He's normally great. Can't remember how to spell it. Here he is. He'd be one to pick up maybe for Wolfsberger. Let me get a scout report. I wish the scout reports carried across for each club, by the way. I feel like they actually should do, but they don't. Not as amazing, but 19, less than a mil. Yeah, we could. That's what I mean. Maybe for Wolfsberger. What about Duranville? He's rubbish. He's quick, but he's a bit rubbish, isn't he? He'll love Austria. Yeah, he would, I think. The other kid, yeah. I am a bit annoyed that he's a bit rubbish. That's a shame. Yeah, Brian Gruder's already at Brighton. But Escobar's like, right, Pavio Silva's there. There's Banos. 17, which I assume means he just doesn't want to come. Yeah, I think until they're 18, they just don't join. He's not 18 until next summer either. Like, let's just follow him around forever, but yeah. Yeah, Delane Backward, I feel like I've signed him before, which is maybe why I'm put off by that a little bit. Ngumu. At Gladbach. 26 though, isn't he? He's quite good, but I'm probably not going to... He's 26. He doesn't really fit with what we're doing. This Lambord became a mate. Speaking of that save, by the way, how good did he become, except for at the end where he became rubbish? But how good did he turn out? That Banos is the one. This Acuna is the one. Any of these, but these 17-year-olds just won't join yet. Who's this guy? Omar Kedir. Very expensive. Quite good, though. Egyptian international. Is he a real guy? Have they got him in real life? They must have, yeah? How you doing, Dazza? Thank you, buddy. Lambord is great for Tom Saint-Etienne, is he? Interesting. Where's Hoyenhall? I don't know. He is a... Who is he? Is he the goalkeeper? That's not him. Otherwise, no. Khalil... Is he the winger, Reese? That Kalaleli. I think I looked at him in one of the saves this week. I don't see him on here. I tell you who I wish was on here and he'd be perfect. This guy. But he's just not on. He's not in this save. I think it's because it's an older database. That's him. He's normally a great Oh, really? That Hoyenhall is a keeper. He's a new gen, is he? That's usually good. He's not great here. He's not great. I'll scout him, but he's not great. All right. Really, we're looking at this list, aren't we? Anan Kalail. Kalali. There he is. He's at Leicester. They have just been relegated. He's all right. He's all right. Buonanni. I think we just talked about Buonanni before, didn't we? I mentioned that he's been mentioned in this stream, I think. There's Irankunda. There's Tawelda. Tyler Dibbling. There's Bunida. Is that who you mean? No. Bunida's another one, though. I think he's going to leave Ajax this window as well. IRL. Oscar Gluck, yeah. It's Banyos, isn't it? Do we just wait? Yeah, Numa. I think he's a bit older, isn't he? Ernest. Maybe we just wait. Asan Diao. Vic of Diblin fits the mold. He does, doesn't he? What's your thoughts on the 3 contract expiries? I just, same as my thoughts last week and the week before and the week before that, Woodsy. I'm just a bit over it. I just want them to sort it. Like one way or the other, just sort it. Yeah, Pereira, I love him, Tom. He's really expensive. We could just go and do that, to be fair. Pereira, I think he's about to be bought by Dortmund. Yeah, Dortmund have got a bid of 42 million. We could just do this, chat. It's kind of in budget. And it's kind of the replacement for Wanner. It makes you think, why do we bother selling Wanner if we go and spend the same money on Pereira? Or is there, can we buy him for Wolves? And then is there someone from Wolves that we could send here? Just check he's not interested. He's not. Yeah. City, Liverpool and Arsenal are all interested in Escobar now. 17-year-old looks basically as good. Oscar is expensive. Yeah, he is. Unless there's someone that we could send from here, which I just don't think there is. Unless we send like Krupi back, or nah, there's not, is there? I got Schmid and Willock on a free. Seems like 2 solid transfers. Yeah, I think if we buy anyone now, it has to be like either super young or cheap. As sort of a backup now. Find the 17-year-old in January. That's what I'm thinking of. But I do wonder if we're a little bit light now. Is my problem? Like, do we need someone just to tide us over a little bit? We could loan Gruder here, by the way, as a backup. Super cheap. Should we loan Gruder as a backup player? I'm just going to promise them that, but he probably gets recalled. But that's a good backup then, isn't it? Get Gruder in on loan for Wolves, that is. There's that Buonanni. He is cheap, but he's 21. Loan him, they get annoyed, recall in Jan, then we sign the kids. Exactly. And then we could maybe look for a loan at Wolfsburg as well. Do we have any loans at the moment? Just Yuri. We could look for a loan here as well for any of the wingers, basically. Oh yeah, Jurassic is available, but he is at let's go 24. Let's go interested in a loan. Search the Brazil under 21 squad. Sometimes you find a good one. We've got Naipan already, to be fair, Woodsy. But yeah, you're right. We could do that. What about loaning Sarmiento, 24? What about loaning? I mean, Diallo's interested. What about just loaning Pio Esposito? I know he's a striker, but does that mean we could... Why do they use him as a winger? He's a midfielder. I use him as a midfielder, yeah. How you doing, Will? Don't know why that was caps. Hi! Is it possible to do a save with an edited database where an elite club has 0 senior players but an almost infinite amount of money and you have to build a squad from scratch? Yeah. I'll tell you what you should do. Rather than use the editor, Will. I don't know if I've gone for Will there. I don't know what your first name is. W. Just go use the in-game editor and remove all the players, release all the players, and then, like, I don't know if you can edit maybe you have to use the edited database to give yourself the massive budget. But give yourself a massive budget and then remove the players after, and then you'll be able to do it. But yeah, it's definitely possible for sure. Was it correct? Get in. Get in. What a guess. How you doing, DG? Welcome in, buddy. You can add money. You can add money in the in-game. There you go. Yeah, you can do that then. Use the in-game. I think it'd be easier. Jaden Adai was decent for me before. Interesting. Sorry for the SA message. It's all good. I wonder if we loan Esposito, does that allow us to use Pala's the backup winger? Still doesn't really help with backup wingers because we've got backup striker. I miss Bianchi, yeah. I miss the fact that there's not enough new gens yet because I guess it's only third season, isn't it? Oliosho. Bruder could come to this club. Banyos is interested in a loan. Can't loan him until he's 18. Oh, that got my hopes up for a second there. Samuel Illing, that kind of fits the vibe. Who's this? UF loan. Guadrago can play on the wing, yeah. He did play strike in real life for Rosenborg when they had injuries, yeah, true. Adai's a good shot. Legend in your things. I don't know if I know Adai. Jaden Adai, right? He's only 20. And he plays for 20. No, he plays for 8 RZ. He'd cost us he's quite expensive. He is a good shout though. He is perfect for this right hand side. He's just a lot of money. Like 30 mil though. I imagine that his potential is quite high, but he's not quite there yet. Look, is he? Not really, DG. No. Okay. I think he might be a bit much for what we want. What about this guy on a loan? Because he's interested in would they let him go on loan? If we pay 1.9 mil and loan this guy. Yeah, exactly, Tom. Happy to be a squad player. Badruddin Buanani. Make it 2.3 mil. I might do that because I think that's just a decent... This is all screaming Palmer to me. Why? What do you mean? Palmer left. Palmer rejected us, went somewhere else. Is that what you mean? Who's this guy as well? He's 24. That covers that. I still think we might need a striker. I still think we might need a striker. Just as a fourth choice. Like a loan's good because I don't get attached to them and then they can just be, they are literally just squad options. Maybe Pio Esposito. What do they want? Have I bid? I've put a loan bid in already, have I? I must have done this last time. You didn't see me do this, did you, chat? Did I do that last stream and I just forgot about it? Or did I do that today? I don't remember it, but that's a great offer. Perfect. All right, we'll do that then. We'll do that. We'll do Buonani. That's the 2 for this one. Hopefully Diaz will come eventually, but probably not. Then that gives us... Wolves can go and sign Gruder on loan. So that gives us another winger there. What else did we need? We did need another striker for Wolves, didn't we? Bachuro, what? I don't know why you think I'd know the answer to that. Okay. That's cool. Yeah, I can see 3 or 4 bids all choose different clubs. Oh, I see. Yeah, G. All of these people not choosing us could definitely happen for sure. Now that we've made an actual plan of what we want to do, they all go and choose somebody else. Could definitely happen. Right, last thing. For Wolves, I would like a striker. Doesn't need to be left-footed. A striker to come and be maybe 4th choice. Is there anyone on this list that is... I was like, Pavio Silva, he looks good, but he's also Pav. I don't want to sign Pav. Shaquille Van Persie's 19. Lambord is 20. Lambord could work. Tony Magic. He's a bit rubbish, isn't he? Why is attention low down? Hear me out, sign Lenny. I mean, I'm not going to, but that is an idea. John Duran. John Duran is loan listed. We could loan him for until Jan if we need him. Who says no? I don't hate that idea, actually. Colombian John. He's not great, but he would be 4th choice, right? On a loan. Can I even do it until Jan? Probably just do it till the end of the season. 70% of wages. Would cost us 2.9 mil. Wants to be an important player, but he definitely doesn't play. But if they get upset, what? They recall him in Jan? Fine. All right, let's go and continue and see if we actually get any of these. We still could do Nwaneri as well. Is he interested yet? Because how much money have we got? Nwaneri is the answer to the right wing, by the way, instead of Gruder. We've got 36 mil. Leave him alone. You're not Arsenal in this save, Nicky. You want him to come to us. It means you get to see him. Does he want to come? No. Right. Okay, we'll leave him alone. Good point. Why does he not want to join us? How rude. What about a loan? Right. That's ridiculous because I want to loan him now. That was a good offer. Right. We're not getting Nwaneri then. We tried like 5 times for him, haven't we? Right. Wanna's gone. Let's see if we get these players in that we want. We are yet to win a game with Wolves as well. My Slovakian striker just scored 31 goals in the title-winning Bundesliga season, and the international manager didn't pick him. That is rude. That is just not doing your job properly, is it? Really? Is he a new gen? Oh, no. I've got a problem. We've got a problem. Liverpool are going to sign Escobar, which means we no longer can sign Escobar in Jan, which is our plan. Please reject them. Oh, God. And Esposito. It's all going Palmer. It's all going Cole Palmer. Esposito's going to Leipzig. How can they if we can't? Because they're Liverpool, I guess. It is annoying, but yeah. Okay. That's fine. We need to find another striker to bring to Wolfsburg then, don't we? Let's look for a loan striker for these instead. Value can be higher. We just want interested in a loan. Oh, maybe Nwaneri on a loan here. I know he's not a striker. He can play there, though. Try with Wolves for Escobar. I have, Marius, yeah. I've tried with all of them. Also, Wolfsberger in the Champions League and Wolves aren't. You'd think that they would... You think he'd choose here, but... Or at least talk to us. I've also followed his family for weeks now. Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why he says no. Gesand is class on the list. Evan Gesand. Quite cheap. He's 25. He's a bit old. Doesn't really score goals. Would be my issue. Got 1-1 this year, though. Lucina. Doesn't look like he's got loads of potential. I guess I've scouted him if that's there as well. Might be an old scout report. No, it's not that old. He looks okay. Thought he was younger, not gonna lie. I'm mistaken for Creepy as I've had both. Yeah, fair. Creepy we've got as well. He's great. Alright. Who on here? How does Abando look in this one? Could loan Abando. Peter Roque on a loan. None of these are jumping out as ideal. I really want Banyos. I want him now. Please. I said please. Nascimento. Thiago from Brentford. This is like 4th choice striker. So I kind of... Like, John Duran fits. Ain't no holla back, girl. What about... Rodrigo Ribeiro? That's a classic FM striker right there, isn't it? When's Banyos available? I think same. I think he's the one we looked at. I think his is June. I don't think he's available till next summer. Are you restricting yourself from searching Wonder Kids on the search screen, or is that too easy? Not restricting myself. I just... I think we would find them on here if they were actually good. This guy's got an A-. Lovely long hair. Why does he get such a good scout report? I assume he's got good potential. Doesn't look all that to me, and he's 21, but the scout report tells me he's great. Horrific signing. Have we acknowledged that Banos' bathroom is Spanish? Yeah, it is a bit weird, isn't it? His Endrick loanable could fit quite good. I assume not, otherwise he'd be on this list, I think. These are ones who always not interested in us to come to us. Mubama, Oscarson. Right, let's look. I don't know who's winning this as like as an idea. David Washington. I'm kind of just maybe tempted to go and get maybe a Bando because his wages won't be too bad, and he got like on a loan. Thiago Thomas. Did we have him? Yeah, we sold him. I was gonna say I thought we had him. Valerio Crespi. I don't know who that is, but it's quite a cool name, and he plays for Lazio, so he reminds me of Crespo. All right, let's look for to buy in case there's a cheap one as well. Washington is good in the engine. Yeah, he doesn't look like he should be good. I think maybe you mentioned that before, but he works in the engine, yeah. He wouldn't play all that often is the thing to think about here as well. Danny Namasso, I know he's 25. He could be a fun one to sign for Wolves, you know, because he's English. And sort of bringing him back to England could be quite a fun storyline, I think. Annoyingly, he's quite expensive, but he's quite good. Don't hate that. Adingra, yeah. Yeah. Portugal link too, yeah. It kind of makes sense, doesn't it? I like the transfers to make sense. That's what you guys are sort of having to deal with as well. It's like, you could say the most perfect example of who, like, suggestion. And I could be like, nah. Because it needs to fit my very specific and very difficult to define parameters of what type of signing I want to make. But yeah. Vibes. It is the vibes. It is the vibes. To a large extent. Eliwahi, he's got some very interesting history that I probably don't want to go near, to be honest. Ekatike, though, he's sort of rejuvenated his career again, hasn't he? Just waiting for that junior croupy. Here we go. I mean, he already plays for us. Oh, you mean in real life? I see. Calamuendo? Okay, too expensive to be fourth choice, I think. Arezzo, signing way too often, I think. Like, he's too much of an FM striker now. All right, I think we need to make a decision, though, and I don't know what the decision is. This guy's 6'3" and is 10 mil. Gift Orban is solid, yeah. Is he on my list? Was he on there? He is. He's quite cheap, Gift Orban. I didn't realize he was that cheap. Deadbeat Bert, thank you, buddy. Thank you for the brand new primer. Legend. Thank you, dude. What a man. I'll do some subboards, but I haven't fixed that yet. You're cheap. Would you do a loan? Reluctant to let him leave on loan. What if I pay his wages and give you an optional fee of 15 mil? We're not going to spend it, but what about that? And we'll pay you 2.1 million. We do a little bit lower and do a bit higher on this. That's not too bad, is it? Get Gift Orban in as a loan, fourth choice. Yeah, Mika Bierith is quite good in the game. I get that. I think the Arsenal links put me off. I think we're going to loan Orban. I think that kind of fits too. How you doing, Terry? You'll probably now reject us because that seems to be what people are doing at the moment, but that kind of fits for me. Let's see let's make a last play with Wolves for in case Escobar chooses Liverpool. I don't know why I can never find him. I'm good. Yeah, I'm good, thank you. Yeah, Ruben Neves went Everton. It's a shame. Yeah, I'm all good. I'm chilling. Right. Oh, Has that changed? I'm at Wolfsburg. I'm at the wrong club. That's why. I was going to say, surely it had my agreed deal from before on there. Paulo Escobar. Ridiculous name. As per. They will accept this because it's a release clause. Let's just try again. Will he talk? No. No, he won't. That's a shame. What about Baños? Bernardo Baños. Make another try for you. Has his value gone up? I don't know if I've actually put a bid in for Baños before. Because technically he could still come. Yeah, he's just not interested. Okay, all right. Have you sent scouts to stalk every game? Yep. Yeah, I think to both. I'm pretty sure I've already got a scout assigned to him. I will assign another one. 3 months, but yes. I made Escobar declared interest in him and everything, but it just didn't work. Sias, how you doing, buddy? Welcome in. How dare players turn down Clates? You could take their careers to a new height. I know, I would. I certainly would take them to new heights. He won't come, though. It's a shame. It's a shame. Right, when is deadline day? We've got a week or so left, so we've got a bit of time. I do like that Adive. It's a bit expensive. 4-4, Burnley. Burnley scoring 4 goals. That can't be right. Youth facilities have been upgraded. Nice. Release fee is being... Rooney Vardy's £500 million release fee is about to expire. Oh God. We've got a week to get through. Hopefully no one triggers it. Oh, just dropped in to give you the sub, mate. Need to scoop, but have a cracking day. But we appreciate you, buddy. Thank you, dude. Appreciate the sub. Hope you have a good rest of your day. How's Trasoldi since been sent to the naughty step? He's been suspended, so he hasn't played since. Spurs now only have 8 players available who are over the age of 18. Yeah, I've seen that. Keep dropping, please. Ready for the Liverpool game. Hopefully, yeah, Trasoldi's going to play the next game, so hopefully he bounces back, because that is a bit embarrassing what happened with him. Missed the penalty, got sent off on his debut. Don't want to do that. The lap's improving, that's good. We're still on the naughty step. Yeah, technically. Only scoring 4 in the Prem, FM must have pooped the bed, exactly. They didn't score 4 in the Championship. Oh, I forgot to drink my coffee. Cold. Diaz has rejected us again. All right, we need to sign a keeper. We haven't got a backup keeper, so we need to sign one. I'd like a youngish keeper. I'd like him to be less than 5 mil. What can you do for me, FM? Leandro Bray is a good shout. It's pronounced Sia. Got you. Makes sense. I'm doing good. Yeah, I'm all right. Thank you. It's been rather frustrating. It has, hasn't it? But it's FM, isn't it? There's something truly wrong if we somehow knock you out of the League Cup with our limited team. I mean, I can see it happening, Urban Monkey. I could see it happening. Yaros. Yeah, maybe. I kind of like the idea of... I should have asked the... How much do you want? 325k. They think he's got a load of potential. Wants to be deputy. That works. He's only 20... He's 23. Not really young, but he'll do us a job. We'll give you 2.5 mil. My old FM strategy was signed a ridiculously old keeper for dirt cheap. Yeah. The thing with the young one is that if I sign him for 2.5 and he comes to Germany, he's probably got bigger value and you can probably sell him on for a profit. Is kind of what I'm thinking. See, look, I am following Escobar around. I'll show you. There you go. Being tracked. Doesn't feel like Wolves is the right move to continue his development. Which is a real shame because he's 1.3 mil and really good. Okay, and we are tracking Escobar here. Doesn't feel like Wolfsberger is the right move. That is also a shame. Right, Bray bid accepted. You see Jaskalainen for less than 100k. Right, backup option, 8k a week. 8.5k a week. You drive a hard bargain. Reject the loan back. That's our keeper sorted. John Duran is coming to Wolves. Done. Brian Gruder coming to Wolves. Done. All right, we've got some backup players. Big Colombian John is in. I hope I can register all these. I assume I can. It means we're keeping... Yeah, we can. Like you should be off... Yeah, actually, I kind of agree with you, Marius. They don't want to talk to us, but you should be like, okay, I know you don't want to talk, but I'm going to just put this on the table just to see what you think. And like, maybe you can't do any negotiations. You can just send, like, it'd be an extra option instead of like talking to the agent. You just send it blind, like sending a transfer bid without suggesting it. I agree. Get the image, yeah. Right. Colombian John is in. What number should we give Colombian John? He wants 9. He's going to get 99. Just because it makes sense. You can get 25. Starts blank. Yeah, exactly. So they don't even suggest what they want. So yeah, I agree. Esquire's defo 180 plus potential. You'd imagine so, right? You'd imagine so. Right, get you training on the right-hand side. We'll get you welcomed. I need to give you a face, don't I? Leonie, add that to the list. Brian Gruder needs a face. I won't do it now. But after the stream, it will annoy me enough that I will actually do that as well. Who are we waiting on? Yes, boss. Thank you. No one for Wolves, although we do have 34 mil to spend. And we are waiting on Buonani on loan. Gray to come in and Gift Orban on loan. So it's a few loans here. Are we set then? Or do we need other backups? I suppose Wolves, because we're finished. Let's just have a quick little check. Are we fully happy that we have enough backup players now that these guys are in? Did he get a 3-match ban? Yeah, I guess he did. Because it was a horror tackle, wasn't it? Yeah. You come in for you and you come in for you. Lima and Longstaff out. I mean, last play to try and sell you. No one wants you. No one wants you. Have I loan listed him as well? Maybe we'll loan him out. Also try and change his name to Brian. Yeah. What about... I'm going to keep Sean Longstaff. It's just way easier to keep him. I suppose you're kind of second choice now, aren't you? You're doing your second journeyman. Last one finished at PSG. Now I'm at Paris FC and seem to be favourite to PSG when they need a new manager. Ooh, exciting. That's the ultimate betrayal, though. You're okay, but we've got Altrincham. We can actually rotate a bit here. Do we think we're ready though? Right backs, we've got 2, potentially 3, because Archie Gray can cover there. Centre backs, we've got Yoro and Ozcan. And then I suppose Vandenberg. We actually only have 4 centre backs. Do we need like a 5th choice, or are we okay? We've got Vandenberg, so I think we're okay. Left backs, we've got Ozcan as well as Aitnori and Alvaro. DMs, we've got Archie Gray, Baliba, Vranks, and João Gomez. We don't have a 5th one there. Can anyone else play that? Quaresma could play there, couldn't he? In a bit of a pickle. Did you see the Dr. Benji tweet? No. Should I have? Good night, He said, okay, I'm ready. Okay. That doesn't mean that there's going to be an announcement, by the way. That just means that's Ben doing Ben things. I would imagine. Paris just likes you. Yeah, I guess it does. I guess it does. Right. I think we're kind of set. Wingers, we've got Profundi and Grood on the right. Krupi and Bino Gittins on the left. Strikers, we've got Delap, Rodriguez, John Duran and Trasoldi. I think we're all right. That's very Ben. Ben is pure chaotic neutral. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. All right. Which game should we play? We can play our EFL Cup second round game, which is on the Tuesday. We could play... There's no game for Wolfsburg. There's, I assume, no game here either. There's no game for Wolfsberger. Should we play a Wolves game? We haven't seen us win yet. I might do that. I had a little panic then. No, I think we're good. Right, Buonani's in. That's good. Boo and Arnie's in. Do a poll. I mean, it's to be fair, this is the only game. It's basically a decision. Should we play this game or do we not play it? I'm going to do a bit of rotation though, either way, because I want to. Should we start Big Colombian John? Any ideas for a beta save? Not actually for a beta save. I have no ideas for that yet. No. Let's give Diaz a go. Let's do Festi, Lenny. I mean, let's do a second 11 here. You are second 11 anyway. Archie Gray. And you can start, I think, ranks, because you're usually second 11 anyway. Gruder to start for the first time. Bino Gittens. That is a completely second 11, but we are playing Altrincham. So I'm hoping we'll still win. It's where we don't win, but we should do, right? I don't want to see people who are not at the club either. I don't want to see that penis anymore. All right, we're going to play it because I want to see Wolves win a game. And hopefully we do win a game. We are is in the night. Excuse me. I've got, where's my drink? Big squash, everyone. Pint. Pint. Built it on my legs. It was too full. It was too full. Built a bit on my leg. Simon, thank you for the follow. And Lou, thank you for the follow. Oh, God. That's really wet. Ridiculous. Squash. Ah, that is a throwback. Right, we're having this is a great start to the game. 17 minutes. We've had no highlights. I remember this song from your journeyman when he was at Atletico Madrid Venezia. Yep. Yep. Have we got the stream deck running again? No. And I'll tell you for why. I don't have the profile on this PC anymore. I had it before I reinstalled Windows, but it must have been on that drive, so I don't have it. And my mouse isn't working on my old PC for some reason, so I can't get it. So it's on my to-do list. Like, I did actually try to fix it. It's just Kat was away with her mouse, which is an wireless one, which is the only mouse that seems to be working at the moment. So I can try and do it again today, actually. Did we watch the Exclaimed Penis, by the way? We didn't. Let's watch it now. Type of thing we should stop the stream to do. This is the ridiculousness that happens in this stream, because this stream is ridiculous. Oh my words, that's the wrong screen. That's so much going on. There we go. Oh, it's so big. Tell you what we're going to do. We're going to go back to this screen. We're going to go like this. We're going to pop that there. And we're going to watch it. Hopefully you can see this. I don't know if you can. Okay, I tell you what we need to do. That needs to be a sound, doesn't it? I don't know if this is going to work, but we're going to try. Are you ready? It's Peter! Okay, we've got a goal sound, everyone. The first one. The first one on the soundboard for the new PC. It's Peter! It does mean that I don't have to say it actually every single time. So that is actually a bonus. A bonus, I said then, by the way. I didn't say anything else. So I take it. I think if I save this, that should save it as well. It's Peter! Are you going to recreate the others? I guess I might have to at some point. I should be able to get the files and put them back in. I haven't lost any of my stuff. It's just it's in different places, so I have to like relink it in all of my applications and stuff. So yeah, we've got the list of where they should be, so I should be able to get them back. But yeah, it's annoying, isn't it? It's missing the S at the end. It's Pina! Oh yeah, I clipped it to it. I like it. It's Pina. It is missing the S at the end. It's Pina! No, that's how you pronounce it. His name's Yuri Pina. I think it adds more character. We've got a chance. It's Big John. He's put it over. We've actually gone a half without scoring against Altrincham. With all of this going on, we are currently not winning, which is a bit of a worry. We're winning. Get in. Big John, I called him that. I don't know why I've called him Big John. It's Stephen Pina.
It's Pina!
I don't know why I clipped it earlier. Have I still got it open? Can I reclip it? I can. Let me reclip it. That will annoy me. How do I do this?
Pina!
Oh.
It's Pina!
I don't know how you actually get rid of the... Oh, no, I do.
It's Pina!
There we go. All right. Ready? I'm talking to myself there, by the way. Right.
It's Pina!
It worked. There we go. Got the full penis now. Oh, for... They hit the post. Oh, dear. I should do subs, shouldn't I? Why are you so big? Not... Frank's off, Belieber on. What are you clating me for? What now? Listen, you caused this to happen. You made me sign him. Let's do Delap on. Let's do Profundi on. Let's see if we can make sure we win this game. Careful. I'm being very careful. That's the problem. Always be careful. Right. That's that.
It's penis!
This is hella sus. He exists on the game. I'm just reading the player's name, all right? That should be a goal thing when you go 4-0 up. Blending penis with it so... Getting demonetized on the YouTube, definitely. And I saw his face. It's Carlos Belieber. It's just a name, guys. Exactly. The lap nearly. PG gone out the window. I think if we ever get an email headline involving both penis and Manny Fanny, the save ends. I think you might be right. Yeah. Like it needs a song, does it?
It's penis!
We are struggling to a win against Altrincham here, which is slightly worrying. Fanny fears penis threat. That is great. To be fair, we had one that was pretty not far off that before, didn't we? It's 2025, bro. No hate. Appreciate it. Thank you. Oh, dear me. We have too much fun, don't we? All of this on a Wednesday afternoon. Would you believe it? Delap's in. Get in. We are finally putting Altrincham to bed. Right. 10 to play. And what shall we do? Bino Gittins for Croupy? Let's see this game out. Tell them a bedtime story. Put them to bed. Exactly. I'm just looking at their names, wondering if there's any names that I need to be careful with. I don't think so. I think we're good. The fact that I need to be so careful with everything is just... yeah. The world we live in, isn't it? The world we live in. Right. We are going to go through in the Carabao Cup. That is a relief after a pretty poor first half. It's a first goal for Rodriguez. First goal from Delap of this era. Happy days. Is Lewis Baines related to Leighton? I will find out for you. He looks a bit old for that. No. Wow. Not that I can see. Right, we've got Buonani in. Buonani is ridiculously close to something else as well. I'm not saying anything. Right, Prestiani, no interest. You just said it. No, I didn't. You Penis and Bunani on the wings, exactly. Daytime Clates is after dark Clates. Lates with Clates. I might just stream DayZ soon. Do you reckon? If I just went live at about 9 PM playing DayZ, would you watch? Me and Tigers. Gambling. Asking for a friend. You honestly, if you don't know, ask your parents, all right? Absolutely, probably yes. Yeah, to be fair. There you go. That's 5 viewers. That'll do me. We're in. Tigers would love it as well, by the way. He would love it. Um, that would be late night Clates. It would, wouldn't it? Late to a Clates. To be fair, the one show is usually at 10 a.m. This is past Clates Watershed. It is. It is. This is true. John's got a PC now as well. So John could actually play DayZ with us as well. All right. We are 3 days from the... We're still in this bloody transfer window. How long? How many streams have we done in this summer window, by the way? I know I play the game slow, but this is me trying to do it quick. Apparently, take over a new club and do manage 3 teams at the same time means that a transfer window takes ages. Absolutely ridiculous. Would we finally find out who shot him? I don't know who shot him. It wasn't me though, was it? I don't know who shot him. Oh, gosh. Spurs have just offered 86 mil for Matthias Tell. We are never finishing this save before 25. No chance. Luckily, we don't necessarily need to finish it. There's no like finishing point, but you're quite right. We've got like, what, a month? This will lengthen the window. It will, wouldn't it? Should I just say no? I can't ask for any more. It's non-negotiable. He is interested in speaking to them. I'm just saying no. I could always port the save over as well. That's true. I'm going to say it wasn't. They didn't give me the right money. They need to give me 115 mil. And then that should keep him happy again as well. I don't think they'll be back with 115 mil. Hopefully. Gift Orban is in. Nothing weird about that name. Definitely fine. He's going to be a rotation option for us. That's pretty useful. I seem to think that it'll be 2 to 3 weeks before we get early access to 25. True or false? Well, basically, once we know the date that they'll release, that depends whether it's mid-March or end of March. If it's mid-March, you could probably go about 2 weeks back from that and then you'll get early access. So that would make it about, I reckon, 4 weeks. I think Kev was just literally pulling numbers out of nothing, by the way. It will be about 2 weeks before the actual release is when we'll get early access, because that's what it always is, isn't it? So I imagine they'd go to the same processes for this one. They might even give you slightly longer early access. I don't think they will, because I think they'll want to get the game as right as it can be and basically treat early access as release, because that's when the hardcore players start playing it anyway. And if it's broken then, they won't want that. So personally, from my positioning, what I know, where I am, without actually having any information on dates, I would guess that they would go later in March rather than earlier. Because it would, to me, unless there is a date that they have to have it out by contractually, I think they would want to give themselves, they've given themselves March as a date now. I think they would give themselves as much safety as possible and go as late into March as they can. They've said March. I think they would go later. But that is purely based off no information about dates or anything. If early access is anything less than a buggy mess, I'll be impressed. I just don't think they would want to. I think if I was them, I would make sure that early access is not a buggy mess. If that means scaling the game back a bit now, I would be scaling the game back a bit to make sure. The worst thing that they can do is make it broken and release it broken. But personally, I think they, even if it was like scaled back, like they've kind of bit the bullet on the scaled back thing anyway, haven't they? Because they've taken out all of these other things. I think later is safer, and I think that's what I would guess would happen, but who knows? Who knows? Either way, I'm sort of all right with it. Like, we'll make it work. I'm loving this save anyway. That's why we've taken 5 streams to do one transfer window. I think we're done now, right? Okay, we've got another player sign. I think we're done now. With Buonani in, with Bray in, with all of these guys in. Is there anyone that I want to sign for here? I don't think so. There's no one that I need to bring in for Seko Fofana's on a free. Amad Diallo would come to Wolfsberger. Nothing great about them having to release a new patch every week from full. Yeah, exactly. Looks like the Towel lad prefers Man United, reported by a reliable source for Spurs. Let's see. Interesting. Interesting. Like I said, the fact that he's come out and said he wants to leave would tell me that I think he's got something in mind that he wants to do, like a move that is in the works. And he'll have an idea of where he wants to go. Wouldn't they be needing Xbox and PlayStation to start certification by now to meet an early March release? I don't know. As in, what you're saying is that we would know about it by now if it was early March. I don't know how long those things usually take, but possibly. Seems like they just have a hard release date of this, so I'm not sure it'll be ready, and we'll just have to get it out. Still looking forward to it, though. Don't get me wrong. I'm not worried about the game, is what I will say. I am excited about the game. Take that as however you want to take that from my position of what you think I know, what I don't know. I'm excited. In fact, I'm 95% positive about it and just actually can't wait for it to come out. PS Xbox date later date than Xbox. Full release day will be the same. Yeah. They just won't have the early access. That's right. Okay, we've got new training facilities and everything. Can I do recruitment here? Improve youth recruitment. Let's ask. Hello, Taha. How you doing, buddy? Play my music. I can't improve anything else, can I? No. Because we're going to have money left over here. Probably put my wages in there. We're going to have money left over, and also we're going to have money left over here. Is there anything I can improve here? Training facilities is the only thing, and it's so good already. I can't even improve it, can I? No, that's fine then. Exactly, Magical. Yes, exactly. You're picking up what I'm putting down. Stadium, maybe. I don't know if I want to do the stadium. How big is the stadium? I don't want to spend money for the sake of it. Our stadium is, I suppose it's only 28,000 seater. I think if we need it though, they'll come to us, won't they? I could ask them to expand it, but will that just use loads of our money up? SI has given me more than a decade of great games. I'll keep the faith in them. No use worrying about it anyway. That's kind of where I'm at, Primate. And I've got a lot more riding on this. In that it won't just be, oh, I can't play my game anymore. This is literally my job now. And I'm sort of like, they'll get it. They'll be like they'll be fine. It'll be fine. I always check if we are filling it, if we ask for a bigger one. Yeah, are we filling it? So we've got 28,000. We are filling it, like 27,000 there, look. Did we fill it last year? 20,000 there. In the home league games where you're looking. Yeah, we are, look. We're right up there. 26, 28, 27. I know you can't see some of those. But yeah, basically, we are filling it. Have you considered diversifying to reduce your risk? Yes and no. Diversifying is a bit of a... To truly diversify, you kind of have to bite the bullet and then lose out on... Like, at the moment, I don't want to diversify because then I won't be making as much money from what I'm producing because I won't get as many views, etc. But at the same time, I am sort of... Yeah, it's exactly. It's algorithm breaking. That's why I've got Covering 90 and started that, which is annoyingly stumbled a little bit, but hopefully we can bring that back. So yeah, there's things in work. It's just, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it type of thing. At the moment, I'm trying to just maximize everything we can do here. And like I say, I'm not worried about things, about Football Manager things. I think regardless what happens, like flip it, put a positive note on it. I have got full faith in the like flip it. Okay, let's say it like this. And I know that people might not disagree. This is my sunny side up way of looking at it. It's not necessarily how I feel. Like I've obviously got other concerns, but sunny side up, they almost had this amazing big jump forward for FM25. They just didn't quite get it done in November. So instead, they decided to delay it because they know what they've got coming in March now is a really, really big jump forward, and the game is going to be really impressive and people are going to love it. You then get an amazing new FM25, which brings in a whole new audience because actually, oh my word, it is better. And this game that has been so successful in its current state for 15 years or whatever is now actually better, but with all of the good things that it had before. Amazing. The audience is thriving. People are loving it. Everyone's back on side. They're like, okay, obviously we couldn't know this, so we couldn't feel really good about it. But now we're sort of back on side and we get it. Then 6 months later, there's another game coming out, and all of the things that they had to take out from the FM25 are back in there because they've had the time to work on it to get the game done. And then you've got an amazing new Football Manager with all of the features back in and new features, and you've got 2 releases in a year. So not only do you get the big hype of the one release, but 6 months later you get the other one. Like, sunny side up, sounds great, right? Game is going to be crap and filled with bugs. I hope I'm wrong. Right. What is the point of my speech? Like, what is the... I'm not saying that's how I feel, but that is genuinely, that could be the case, right? More players equals more people watching content, or doesn't equal. I can't see what you've said there. Not necessarily. Yeah, they're like, you can get way more players and still there'll be the same amount of people watching it. The people who are watching it are probably going to be playing it anyway, type of thing. I'm not worried anyway. Doesn't matter. They got rid of weight. Grr, exactly. And obviously it's the same conversation as before, that no matter what actually is communicated, shown, the culture around video games is that people will slate it and slander it, and people will get upset about stuff. I've not had a FM release yet where people have been happy with the release, and then everyone plays it and everyone really likes it anyway. So sort of it is what it is, isn't it? It made me feel positive about the game after hearing what you said. Well, a lot of that is how I feel. A lot of that is actually how I feel. Obviously, I was pushing it to the extreme about all of the things, but all of that could actually happen. It definitely. We've got a bid here. This window might not be over because this is quite a good bid for a player that is now 3rd choice. Doesn't want to go though. I might ask for more because I'm kind of happy to keep him. If they offer 48 for him, I might accept it and just see, because that's quite a good bid. Christian Aslani, we signed for 11 million. And they've just offered 48.5 mil. FM25 was delayed 5 months because it wasn't ready. How is FM26 going to magically be ready in time and even better when they've been supposedly working on fixing FM25 this whole time? I don't know, man. Do you work in the industry, Matty? Because if you don't know. That's the thing. You don't know. Nor do I either, by the way. But put it this way instead. If the problem was that they've moved to a new engine and then they get it fixed for FM25, they've then fixed the thing that was holding them back. That then they're now on Unity, which opens up a whole world. I don't know, just asking the question. I know. If they've actually managed to get it working on Unity on an engine that is much easier to change and update and progress with, then actually then maybe it's easier then to make it better for FM26. And maybe all the thing that we'll see for FM26 is that they've then got 6 months not to completely rebuild the game, but to just put things back in that they've taken out. And that might be what they're up to. Again, I don't know, you don't know, we don't know. It's just I wouldn't be complete. I don't think you can completely rule it out as an option, as a thing. And also, yeah, it's different teams working on different parts of it for sure too, as well. Yeah, exactly. The new engine thing is the reason why they could do it for sure. Right, we've got a game here. We've got, I think, at least 2 games. We've got Wolfsberger versus the Square Badge team. We've got Wolves are playing nobody yet. We've got Wolfsberger playing Union Berlin. I think we play Wolfsberger. We haven't played them yet, have we? So let's do that. I sort of consider FM25 as FM2 2. So FM26 and future versions are just iterations like the recent games have been on the old engine. So it shouldn't be too hard to... Yeah, exactly. Like this is the new FM, like Football Manager 2, and then everything else is then an update on it. Exactly, is how I see it as well, because it's so different that actually 6 months later they could build on it. I think FM14, it might not be that it's FM2, but it's the next one, if that makes sense, rather than just a yearly update. Yeah, I know what you mean. Like they had Championship Manager 1 and Championship Manager 2, 4, even, and then they had the yearly updates as well, didn't they? Right. Aslani might be off. If he does go, I think we will need to replace him, by the way. I don't think he might reject them though. So I think I'm going to wait and see. And we'll do a deadline day if we need to. Right, Buonani for Bray can come on the bench. We genuinely aren't finishing the window this stream, are we? No, and also we do have a video. Have I not registered him, or is he just not available? We do have a video coming out in 5 minutes, so I kind of wanted to go in, like, finish up ready for that. So we're not going to finish the window now, no. Right, put you on the bench. Let's put you on the bench. And let's get into this game. Right, instant result this one. Oh yeah, it's Wednesday. It is indeed. There's a very fun short video today. I think you're going to like it. Would you like to see the... I shouldn't do this. Maybe when I get the game going, I'll show you the thumbnail. Is the video a premeditated response to the FM25 announcement? It is, yes. It's just this stream clipped up. All ready to go. Right. Mora for Jalre goes out. I want to play you and see what you're like, but I won't today. Let's do a Spria. And then the guys aren't back, so same team. Let's do it. It's an info dump of every bit of insider knowledge you have, yeah. And then the game hasn't actually been announced, and now I've broken all of my all of my NDA. By the way, chat, you realise asking me all these questions, a lot of it is NDA'd, and I can't tell you. Like, it's been an absolute nightmare, minefield skirting around it. Or is it? Yeah, exactly. This is the thumbnail for today's video that comes out in 3 minutes, which we'll go straight to. I want you to tell me, what do you think the I'll pop it on the screen now. What do you think the title is? What do you think the title is? What NDA? So you do know things. Don't know what you're talking about. What do you think the title is? Oh, we got a free kick. Hang on. Franco Mastantuono at the bar. Injuries I hope happen. That's it. Exactly. No, it's not. It's not that. But that is hilarious. Funny choice of player, wasn't it, on the thumbnail? How big is Lisandro Martinez? Yeah, he's big, isn't he? We've scored. Boom, 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 boom. Giving every Manchester United player a career-ending injury challenge. It does have career-ending injury in the title. Mateta, big header, 1-0. Beautiful. I should actually go and get you a link to the video as well so that we can finish up with that. But no, you're not there yet. You're close. Guessing it's making an injured player a manager? Nope. Can I guess? No, Tom, you can't because you edited the video. Not how this works. Is it forcing players into injury? Sort of. How you doing, Ninja? Welcome in, buddy. Overloading training. Nah. Every footballer I think I can injure. Tier list. That's it, Nicky. You got it. Write that down. That's a great video. Every player that I think I can beat in a fight. Yeah, Kev. Yeah, Bowles, you're right. Weird injuries? Sort of, yeah. We've got a penalty. Jean-Philippe Mateta is going to take it. He scores. Boom, 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 boom. It's 2-0. We're actually not going to finish the window today, but we sort of are. We've played like 4 games of the season as well. This title guessing game is fun. I like it, yeah. It's kind of like good research as well, actually. If you can't guess it from the thumbnail's not good enough. Maybe. I think it goes, but then again, a thumbnail needs to be with the title. They work together. Next time, if you're going to stream until the vid drops, put it as a premiere and hop in chat. I'd imagine a bunch of us would jump in and watch with you straight away. Yes, and I have thought about it, Gambling. The issue we don't is that it makes it play weird in the algorithm sometimes. When will the vid be live? In 1 minute. Just because you get like this bunch of people who watch it at the start and then loads of people, and then I don't know if it changes the way that it gets pushed out. And also if you use, I kind of want to, we should try one again. Yeah. I kind of want to save the premieres for like, maybe when a movie drops or something like that, or like a big video. But you're right. I have thought about it. I need to like explore it and see why. You missed Secret Sounds. That was fun. We could do that again. Right, chat. We are mid-game, but hello. The video is out if you want to go and watch it. It should be out right now. Someone can go and tell me exactly what the title is now if you go in and found it. Sandro Martinez, I'll take him in a fight, the Argentinian. He only linked it. There you go. I'm just going to finish off this game and then we're going to finish up anyway. Is the reverse true? Try Premiere on a smaller vid in case it bins the algorithm. Oh, yeah, I suppose you're right. I see what you mean. Kind of don't want to bin the algorithm anyway, but yeah. The butcher becomes the butchie. Yeah. Greens has got it. Greens has got it. Right, chat. Tell you what, I know that this game's still going on, but I will finish it up there because we're going to win this game. And I feel like we don't really need to worry about it, do we? Chat, have a lovely... Oops, wrong one. Have a lovely, lovely rest of your Wednesdays. It's been a pleasure. Thoroughly enjoyed the chats about FM25 and things. Let's fingers crossed for some news. I think tomorrow. 3 o'clock tomorrow, we'll get some news, I reckon. Keep an eye out for it. But yeah, have a lovely, lovely rest of your Wednesdays. I'll catch you maybe in a stream tomorrow, maybe in a stream on Thursday, on Friday, etc., etc. Definitely at the weekend. And yeah, have a lovely rest of your Wednesdays. Go and watch the video. It's a fun one. I think you'll enjoy it. And also, why can't I think I just messed up my copy pasting. And I'll catch you soon. We show the highlights at the end of the game next stream. Probably not, Reese, to be honest. We're beating Blau Weisslins. I don't think it matters. Hi, Sim. See you later. Hang on a minute. We might have scored. No. See you later, guys. Have a lovely rest of your Wednesdays. Love you. Go and subscribe to the channel. Go and watch the YouTube video. I'll see you soon. Bye. Love you.